Hello and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and yeah, we're going to do the extended. So this is, if you haven't seen the video this morning, I suggest you go see it. We had the weekly Celtic cross, and now we're going to kind of extend upon it and find out what Spirit wants us to work in. I'm going to pull a whole bunch of oracles. I didn't pull any this morning. This is basically their time to voice how they can better guide us on our journeys. Right, I like that. If you want to support this channel, it's all written down in the description box, the many ways that you can. I have merch, I have cups, I have a PayPal, and on Wednesday of this week, there's going to be the draw. I keep thinking the 24th is Thursday, but it's actually Wednesday. For the times that you've been putting your names, the first 10 comments of every video, you're entered into a giveaway, because I wanted to say thank you for your awesome support. Also, it was our birthday month. So, yeah, I'm extending it from the 20, I think it was the 23rd to the 23rd. Anytime you post your name, you're entered into, I'll actually show you, because what I do is, yes, I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. Can you believe it? Look at all these names. This is all you guys. Look at that. And I still have days, I still have more days to add to this. So, yeah, we're going to be doing the draw in here. So, yeah, every time you comment, I add as I like. So if you say something sweet, if it's your birthday, you've been added and you said it's your birthday, you didn't know I was doing that, eh? But I did. So just add a comment. You never know. You might end up in this draw and I might be pulling your name. Okay? All right. So let's look at these energies. As I said, anyway, you can support the channels in the description box below. I have affiliate links. I have PayPal. I'm going to have announcements of other ways that you can support me. But as always, watching the videos is the best way that you can do that. Okay? All right. So, let's do a little bit of this. So while I'm doing this, I would suggest that you take some big long breaths, go all the way down to your root chakra, and then breathe out. Hold it for a couple of seconds, not too long, just so that you got enough coming in, and then breathe out, okay? Do it 3 or 4 times. It really helps just ground you, and it gives you a second of quiet, if nothing else, okay? So here we go. There you go. So nice. So very nice. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside here, right here. All right, so let's see. So this morning we were talking about success, but success feeling sort of weird for you. And because when you've been wishing, or you feel like you've been wishing on things for a long time and things didn't really happen, when success finally starts showing up, you kind of sort of feel weird about it sometimes. You're going like, really? It happened? What do I do with this? Okay, so there may be a few reasons why. Okay, so we talked about wanting out of lack, and we kind of touched upon it before. Right, so there's rebirth. Okay. I'm going to take them all, okay? Right. I feel that this is very well connected to your heart, to your, as well to your root. Okay, this is beyond the root. This is underneath. I'm not, this is the Earth Star. Okay, both of these are like the Earth Star. But I love the fact that there's this one keeps coming back out. And we got it this morning as well with the Death card. It's all about transformation. Transformation is rarely comfortable, you guys, okay? You have to remember that. We're rarely comfortable with transformation. Transformation is, okay. And it's, this one is the Mother Earth. I love it. It's the very first card for the Earth Star Chakra. Okay, and it says, this is reminding you to spend more time in nature. Okay. Life can be fast-paced and busy, which can cause large amounts of stress and challenges. Okay. Yeah, Mother Earth is calling back to the womb, back to your core, to your center. And I think your center is right here with love, okay? You see number 18? This is your heart chakra, to your center. I know some of you say it's a solar plexus, but it's in the general, it's the same area, okay? With everything, where everything is in a constant state of harmony and balance, okay? Your center is what they're talking about. If you have been feeling unsettled or disconnected lately, then it's definitely time to feel the earth under your feet and take time to stop, breathe, and experience the natural energy from the earth. Okay, so this is abundance, healing energies, connect. Okay, this is why you were getting the Four of Swords a lot. Okay, I will say this much. I'm not going to read more from the book because I'm getting downloads from Spirit here. They're actually explaining, they just explained this to me so that I can put it to you this way, okay? You've been working so hard on this transformation, on manifesting what you want, that sometimes we get lost in the work, okay? We don't take time for ourselves. That's why the Four of Swords get coming out a lot. They keep telling you, take time, pause in between, okay? The pauses are not only to re-energize you, the pauses are there because if there's anything out of sync or just that something that you've lost focus on because you're so focused in front of you that you're not looking around you, that you're slightly veering off course, when you take a break, you can rejig it so that you're going in the right direction again, okay? So this is telling you that if you're starting to see manifestations come in and you're feeling a little weird about it, it may be because you didn't course correct, okay, as you were going. So it's really time to just take a break, go for a walk, ground yourself. If you're somewhere where you have earth, not snow, underneath your feet, which would probably be all my Aussie friends too. I know I keep talking about spring, but you know what? This would be your winter, and it's fine, okay? Spring is I was thinking about that. I wanted to add that before I continue. For those of you on the other side of the planet where your seasons go in a different direction, like you're actually heading into your fall and winter instead of your spring and summer, the spring that I'm talking about is a spring of the heart, okay? The growths that happen when spring. It's like a state of mind rather than your actual season, okay? So I'm just saying that because I don't want you guys to feel left out. Just because of my narrowness of mind, because there's so much snow piling up in the backyard that I'm just wishing for spring. But doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to you, okay? Your spring of heart is still very much there, even though you're going into your different season, okay? So, Mother Earth here. Mother Earth is reconnecting to the planet, okay? And reconnecting to your center, okay? They want you to go back into your heart, to your love, okay? 1 + 8 is 9. What does Jane think about 9? She thinks it's divine. Divine is 9. Okay, so we have going back to earth and going back to love, because rebirths are hard work. Okay, they're hard work when you're manifesting this. So this is the greatest message of why you might be feeling off kilter, why you might be feeling not as good as you thought you would when all your dreams come true. Okay. Just remember that. Remember that. We have such sharp focus on making it happen, thinking sometimes that it's not really gonna, you know, oh, I'll never be done and I'll always, and sometimes it's just things happen and you're like, wow, what happened there? Okay. Right. You have the door to romance, but you have also, this is, for me, it's not the door to love. It's again, right, it's with the heart. You see, they're coming out again with the heart, love. You might be, maybe it's good to be concentrating on love. I won't dismiss it because I usually say I don't do love readings, but maybe it'd be better for you to concentrate on other things than that. Maybe your focus needs to be redirected to the heart. I'm going to my other desk because I didn't actually take the cards out. It's just they're reminding me that I did say that our ability is to take this Two of Wands and to polarize on something. So that is on our foundation. Okay, we polarize our attention on everything that we do. And I did say that that was a quality. However, it can also be something that stops us from really feeling, from really expanding or not being able to see the bigger picture. Okay, it's like a 90-degree focus. There's a 360 complete, but we're so stuck on that 90 degree that we get tunnel vision, okay? So they're saying to focus on something else for a while to see if the feeling subsides. It's just because you're shell-shocked that you have victory, okay, happen to you, that you're finally getting somewhere. So they want you to refocus on your relationships, budding relationships, existing relationships, but things of the heart. Nature, heart, okay? Go in that direction as opposed to where you were going, okay? And it's not forever. It's just enough to get your mind off of it for a moment, okay? I'm going to take a star seed here and see what else. What else we have here? I haven't used these in a long time. Okay. This says, I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay. That's nice. And this one is karmic relationships. Orion energy, polarity. Ah, polarity. Look at this word again. No coincidences, right? Polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Polarize. Polarity. Okay. All right. I am actually going to pull the book on this one. Right. I remember. Okay. There was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life you're living right now. When you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life. I've always said this, okay? We live in a world of free will. I've always said that too. And therefore these moments become our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is one we were born into. The destiny life is the one our soul chooses. Wow. And it takes courage and faith. We had the lion this morning for courage, right? If you pull this card, it's because you're likely now to face with the choice to follow the destiny life over the fated life. To trust the path your soul is calling you towards, and to remember that this moment was prearranged on your life's timeline. You may find yourself at a crossroads. Exactly. Things are starting to happen, right? At a moment when you're being called to make a decision, to keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you or choose the one less traveled. You may be facing a change of career, new relationship, difficult decision, or something else that requires courage and faith. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan and to surrender to it. When you're confronted with a path that's undefined, it's normal for doubt to rear its head. In fact, it's a certain sign that you're facing your soul's greater plan. Every hero in his or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way around it is through it. It's all part of the larger plan. Okay? Surrender to your soul's plan. So, what they're saying as well is that, okay, because I asked the question this morning, why would we be feeling some kind of disconnect from the success that we're having. Maybe you're following a path that you thought that you were, destined or fated? Yeah, the fated life versus the destiny life. Is it really what you want? So you have to question that for yourself. It's sometimes hard that you work so hard at something and then only to realize it's not what you really wanted. Okay? So you really have to question yourself at this point if this is part of your soul plan. Okay? And again, what they're mentioning is go to nature. Okay? Distract yourself with concentrating on something other than yourself. Hit that relationship mark. We were talking about giggling and joy and happiness. Your heart, your center. Go to your heart, to your center. Okay? I just noticed that some of these floating hearts look like butterflies as well. So this is all about transformation. Just remember that. You have victory, but is it all that you've wanted? Is it what you were destined to have? Okay? All right, this is under karmic relationship with the hearts. So I'm going to read that and take it because this one really messed me up. So there's something in here they're trying to say, and I'm going to get to it. I swear to God, I'm going to make sure you guys get the right message. Okay, the constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind to see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? Which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through conflict? All right. So, okay, while I was reading that, Spirit was whispering in my ear, this has to do, this card right here, the 33, has to do with relationships that you may be currently in or relationships that you've had in the past with parents, siblings. Those conflicting relationships that have shaped you, okay, in the way that you are today. You may still be reacting to your success by things that have been implanted in you. In other words, I'll give you an example. If your father was a cop, and then they wanted you to be a cop, and then you have been doing all this studying and you finally passed and you've succeeded in becoming a cop, yet you are sitting here with this success on you and you're thinking, why am I not happy? This still applies to the same kind of situation we were talking about. This has to do with relationships that's connected you in love, okay? You're doing things because somebody you love expected that of you. Something that's been passed down over generation, but is it really your path to travel? So this is not with, you're not doing romance with the father, but again, it has to do, I see the heart and the unlocking and the cage, okay? You have to unlock, just dismiss this romance. For some of you, I know that some of you in the comments are going to say, I resonate with the romance, okay? So that's fine. But for the rest of you, this is the most important part. This caged heart, okay? The key is to uncaging that heart, to let yourself be free, to dream your own dreams, okay? And this is what Spirit came in to say. You're free to dream your own dreams. Pisces, okay? So this is all about figuring out why you're not feeling really great with the happiness that's supposed to be coming through with what you've, I don't know, decided to happen, okay? Decided to manifest in your life. Right. You have guilt here. This is also in your powerhouse, your sacral chakra. Guilt. Guilt. Guilt of success. Some of you might actually just feeling guilt for success. Why me? Why am I lucky enough to get my wishes when, let's say, you have people that you know that you love are working so hard to try and make theirs happen? This could be another thing as well, okay? They're trying to cover all the bases here. Either that or somebody is making you feel guilty. This is what I feel, that this is somebody who's making you feel guilty. Yeah, this is it. Right. Right. They're making you feel guilty for your success. You tell them you're succeeding and then they send you on a guilt trip. Oh, well, you're lucky. Why can't that be me? Oh, well, you know, I don't have that luck. Things like that won't happen to me. Some of you are going to go like, oh, I know who this person is. Yeah, I won't tell you what you need to do with those people, right? Yeah, you need to move on. You need to move on from that energy, right? And you need to ground yourself, again, with nature, Mother Earth, okay? This is very much the Empress, the Mother Earth. You need to go back into nature. You need to just get yourself grounded, okay? The big message here I'm getting is to get away from what you've been focusing so hard on so that you can let other thoughts come through to your mind, okay? Not true, but true inside of your head, so that you can, inside of your being, so that you can just kind of meditate on it and get a clearer picture, because right now you're not, okay? You're too concentrated on launching this, okay? You're too concentrating on putting things in motion for such a long time and your victory that you're not paying attention too much to, is this what I really need, right? Right. You're all about the mind, all about the launching, all about the mind, okay? I need to make all of these things happen, right? I need to be strong enough to get there, right? Okay? It's all about your victory, your overcoming, okay? I overcame and I succeeded, you know? There's more to it than that. That's what Spirit is saying. There's more to it than just that. I know this seems all over the place, but Spirit is trying to give me the different reasons why you guys might be feeling the way you feel if success doesn't feel good. Okay? Some of you might be because it just came in too damn fast. Okay? A lot of us, we've worked a long time at certain things without seeing any results, and all of a sudden we tapped into our intuition, and then things started happening, okay? We like tapped into like that secret sauce recipe, right? And it's like, yeah, I got it and everything, and I have the focus and everything, and I've done a lot of clearing, and it cleared enough for you to start manifesting what you put your thoughts in. However, you can manifest stuff that maybe, you know, when you finally get it, you're going like, is that what I really wanted? And some of you, it is what you really wanted, but it came in so darn quick. Okay, you're going like, wow, I'm seeing stuff already? It's like, I thought of this yesterday. And you don't know what to do with it. You don't know what to do with what you just manifested, okay? Your intuition was on point. You figured it out. And then, Now you're just manifesting like a little manifesting nut, okay? And that's okay. That's okay. Just sit with it for a while. Take a break. That's what I feel a lot is take a break, think it over. Maybe it just scared you. Maybe it just took you by surprise, okay? Right, take a break. Four of Swords. Came flying out. Take a break. It's okay. It just took you by surprise. You're on your soul plan. No problem, okay? Maybe it came in because it was fated, okay? It was destiny. Right. Okay? It was meant for you. The clarity and the success is yours now. It's not always comfortable to be the winner. This is what Spirit is saying. It's not always comfortable to be the winner. Yeah, I'm looking at this with a guilt card and seeing to move on, and it's right beside the karmic relationship and the love. This might all be with somebody that is around you that's making you feel guilty for your, just saying, okay, for some of you, this might be somebody who's just making you feel guilty for your success. They may not mean to, they just have that victim mentality, you know, like, oh, why not me? Why not me? Right. Okay, so what I'm getting from this King of Wands, which is a natural born leader, is that maybe you're feeling guilty, like you feel like this again could be part of guilt, a feeling because you were, like a boss mentality, you know, like I made this happen and I worked at it, and then suddenly you feel maybe selfish about it, you know, like a selfish leader, somebody who did something for themselves. Again, leading to guilt, okay? But Spirit says you were meant to take the lead in your life. You were meant to be the smart one in this part of your life. It's your life to lead, okay? There's no reason for you to feel guilt. Feel good about it. You deserve it, okay? Right. So, the big picture here is to try to get the balance back into your life. This is what Spirit's saying. Balance your life back out, okay? Take the moment it takes to feel a little off kilter, because you will. Success is here, and you're going, what? It's okay. Take the time out. Again, time out. The 4, okay? Go into nature. They're even saying at this point with this romance card, if you need to distract yourself that way, do it too. Okay? Getting all that passion in once in a while, it's a really great distraction, and it maybe give you that afternoon of like, oh, I really needed that. Exactly. It's a break, okay? It's a break. It shifts your energy into something else. So don't worry about it. But you need to rebalance yourself. That's the main message here. You need to rebalance your energies before you move on, before you continue, okay? And don't be hard on yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong. Sometimes things take you by surprise, okay? It could be as simple as just being taken by surprise, okay? Knight of Wands. Either that, oh, this is the other one. You've met the challenge. And maybe the whole point to this thing was that the challenge has been met. You've succeeded. So you're feeling deflated because you're going, okay, what now? Right? The whole joy of the whole thing for you was the challenge to it. And now that you've succeeded, well, you know, the challenge has been met. Set, match, done. Okay? So Spirit is saying, find something new to be challenged with or about. Okay? Look for something new. There's always a new path for you to go on. You're never done till you're done here. Okay? So this could also be why you're feeling a little deflated. Because when success starts coming in and you're kind of thinking, well, I've got this in the bag, Where's the challenge in it now, right? Wow, these are all really good. I mean, honestly, I've gotten so many more answers than I thought I was going to. This is so awesome. So this is like anything that you can think of, right? Okay. So, as I was thinking, you know, this will be the last card. As the last card, I'm going to take it as what they're, what kind of information they're giving, okay? Remember that this is just a 4. It isn't the end mark. This is the beginning of the success. This is showing you that, yeah, you know, you've started succeeding at something. This is showing you the results and rewards. And you should celebrate it. Absolutely, okay? And make it more harmonious, okay? Try to find the snippets of happiness before you move on to the next channel. Okay? Move on to the next challenge, okay? But the thing is that this is definitely the completion of a successful stage, okay? You can look back now and take stock of what you did and how you got here, okay? And you can reflect on where you are and where you want to go. This is a card of reflect where you are and what do you want to do next, okay? So don't feel bad. Just take it in stride and ask yourself all these questions. If you're finally gotten somewhere and you're looking for answers, first of all, take a break. Remember that transformation is never easy, okay? Recenter yourself back into love and distract yourself with love if you need to, with a loved one who can distract you very well. It also means uncage your heart, okay? It could also mean that this is one of the reasons that you're having such a hard time is that the people surrounding you, okay, are making you feel guilty. It could be that the journey that you're on was preset because of people in your life, such as the cop story I was talking about. Victory is not always comfortable, okay? Sometimes victory, you focused on it so much about mind, strength, character, and launching that you forgot to enjoy the moment, okay? And remember, your soul plan is it a fated life or a destiny life? Which one are you following, okay? This may be a time in your crossroads that are telling you, whoops, you know, like, are you sure you're going down the right way? Maybe this is an indication that you're not, okay? Again, the Queen of Pentacles, she's just reminding you that nature has such a healing power, okay? Some people, without meaning to, made me feel guilty from your success. So maybe it came in so fast that you don't know how to react to it, okay? Maybe it's time to move on from these relationships that are affecting the way you see your success. Okay, make sure to take some time out. This is all about time out, okay? You have succeeded. Maybe you're feeling guilt from taking the lead in your life and taking care of yourself first. And as well, you may be feeling that, you know, the challenge is over and there's nothing left. But remember, there's always challenge. It's about regaining your balance, okay? So I hope that I've kind of, you know, summed this up pretty good. With the Four of Wands, remember, reflect on where you are and where you want to go next, Pisces. Wow, this was a fabulous extended. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm going to send lots of love and light to you now, and I'm going to go spend time with my own little family. And I hope that you are well. I'm sending you blessings, and I beg of you to stay safe. And I will see you in the next reading. Take care of yourself, Pisces.